Hello students, welcome you all to today's online chemistry class. Today now we are going to discuss the reactivity of haloarenes in presence of electron withdrawing species, in short very commonly known as EWG. So, please first analyze this word electron withdrawing group. Actually, there are some groups like nitrite, cyanide, etc., which have the tendency to withdraw the electron cloud from the benzene ring towards themselves because of their structure or because of their chemical nature. So, in that case their withdrawing nature affects the chemical properties of the aryl halides. So, ring becomes activated towards the nucleophilic substitution reactions, and if such groups are present in more number, then the rate of reaction increases. So, why do this happens? I can explain you through its chemical behavior. You just see the presence of nitro groups at ortho and para positions withdraws electrons from the benzene ring and facilitates the attack of the nucleophile, because previously as you had known that the benzene ring was a rich source of electrons. So, it was itself behaving as a nucleophile. So, it was not favorable for the attack of a nucleophile. I think you are following my point. If you are hungry, then you will need food. If already you have taken sufficient meal, then you will not like to take more food. That is the reason, that is the simple reason. Actually, the benzene ring has the pi electron cloud present on it, which is negatively charged. Again, nucleophile, it is also negatively charged. So, the benzene ring is negatively charged, the nucleophile is negatively charged. So, the attack is usually not favorable, but if by any means we are able to reduce the negative charge on the benzene ring, then that process will be facilitated. So, what we do? We just join one electron withdrawing group to the benzene ring, so that group takes away the electrons from the benzene, decreases the density of the electron charge on the ring, and the process is favored. This thing you can understand by following this all these mechanism, all these structures. You just see the resonating structures. In the first structure, what you are seeing? The chlorine atom possesses the lone pair of electrons which are shared by the benzene, and if you will see deep to the structure, you will see that at ortho position the minus charge is formed, and also at para position the minus charge is formed. If we join a nitro group at this ortho position or para position, then what happens? This nitro group itself takes the electron cloud from it. Why it does so? Because you may see the nitrogen atom is in return, it is joined to the oxygen atom. So, the oxygen atom is also more electronegative than nitrogen. So, that electron cloud flows. So, as a result what happens? There is a net decrease in the electron cloud of the benzene ring. In case of ortho and para structures, one of the resonating structures carries a negative charge on the carbon atom bearing the NO2 group. So, these carbon ions are stabilized by the NO2 group. However, in case of the meta position, there is no such negative group. So, carbon ion of meta structure is less stable. Here I have given you a comparative attack at different positions of chloronitrobenzene. You may see in the first case it is the ortho position with respect to the Cl atom where the NO2 group is joined, and here the nucleophile which attacks is OH minus. You may see the temperature at 130 degree centigrade, this reaction is taking place and the Cl group is replaced by the OH group. Whereas, in case of para also the same product is obtained, only the NO2 group is placed at the para position, whereas in case of meta the product is not formed. So, we may summarize the mechanism that whenever a nucleophile attacks the nitrobenzene, then a complex is formed which is known as Meitner-Heimer complex, which undergoes the thereafter which undergoes the cleavage of the carbon halogen bond and aromaticity is restored and the nucleophilic substitution takes place. Okay. So, what you had studied from this? The rate of the nucleophilic substitution aromatic reaction is, you may see that the first step in SNR mechanism is the slow step, as there is a loss of aromaticity of the benzene ring. You just see the first process, whereas we know that which one is the slow step, that is the rate determining step. So, in the first step which two molecules are involved? The haloarine molecule as well as the nucleophile, both of them are involved. So, but in the second step aromaticity is regained. So, it is a first step. Therefore, rate law is written as rate is equal to K into concentration of the ARX into concentration of the nucleophile. Then increasing reactivity of nitro groups. You just see I have given a comparative account of all these. Chlorobenzene at 350 centigrade gives you the phenol, and this one the para substituted chlorobenzene, it gives the reaction at 150 degree centigrade, and if two nitro groups are present there at ortho and para positions, then the reaction takes place easily only at 100 degree centigrade, and if the chlorobenzene is substituted by 3 nitro groups at ortho and para positions, that is 2, 4, 6 trinitro chlorobenzene, you may see that the product is formed even at hot water, that is at 30 degree centigrade. So, these things prove that the presence of nitro group, it increases the rate of the reaction. So, here I have given you some examples, some questions to test your knowledge. You please see at the question. After discussion of all these things, so I may ask you a few questions, like you please note down the questions and write their answers, we will discuss them later. So, students, we had discussed about the conditions under which the nucleophilic substitution reaction took place. So, we have taken few examples to just enhance our knowledge and to test how much you have gained from all these discussions. So please see the question. The first question, which of the following shows more reactivity towards the SN reaction? So, you see I have given you two compounds. One is the fluorine atom is here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, what is the name of this compound? 4-nitrofluorobenzene. And what is the name of this compound? 4-nitrochlorobenzene. So, what question is asked you? Between these two compounds, which one will show more reactivity towards the OH minus, towards the nucleophilic substitution reaction? So, how you will approach this problem? So, if you had understood its mechanism, then it is very much easy for you, and if not, then please listen, I am going to tell you the answer. So, you may see that this nucleophilic aromatic substitution reaction, it takes place in two steps, and the rate determining step of this one, which is the slow step, it involves the attack of the OH minus group to the ring. Where do this OH minus ion attacks the ring? As I had shown you, it attacks at that center where some plus charge is there. You just see this bond, carbon and fluorine. So, fluorine being more electronegative than carbon takes the electron pair towards itself. So, a delta plus charge arises here, that is why OH minus attacks here. Similar is also the case here. The OH minus attacks here as the Cl minus attracts the electron pair towards itself. So, where do the rate of reaction will be more? If the magnitude of this delta plus charge will be more, then the readiness for attack will be more. So, in which case the charge delta plus magnitude will be more? It depends on the electronegativity of this atom. So, as fluorine atom is more electronegative than Cl, so the magnitude of delta plus here is more. So, what is your answer? This one has more reactivity than the second part. Then go to the second question. So, what was the second question? So, please see 2,4-dinitrochlorobenzene or 3,4-dinitrochlorobenzene. Among these two, which one will show the reaction, substitution reaction more easily? You just first draw the structure of 2,4-dinitro and 3,4-dinitrochlorobenzene. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, what is the structure? 2,4-dinitro-chlorobenzene. And what is the structure? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, it is 3,4-dinitrochlorobenzene. So, what we had discussed till now? Whenever a nitro group is present ortho with respect to Cl, or if a nitro group is present at para with respect to the halogen, then what happens? It have very strong effect on withdrawing the electron cloud towards themselves, and they enhance the rate of the reaction. In the first structure, what you had seen, these two NO2 are substituted at ortho position as well as the para position, whereas in the second case the two nitro groups are substituted at meta position and para position. So, this is ortho position, this is meta position and this is para position. So, in this case the nitro group which is present at meta position, it does not contribute towards enhancing the reactivity of the molecule. So, now it is clear to all of you. So, obviously this one will show the reactivity with more readiness. Okay. Then go to the number 3 question. What is the question? You please see. Which one of these two has more reactivity, methyl chloride or chlorobenzene? So, you just guess and I will tell you the answer if you can't. So, from these two compounds methyl chloride and chlorobenzene, methyl group is a alkyl group and phenyl group or C6H5 group is a aryl group. As we have already discussed, the methyl groups if attached they are very much prone to the nucleophilic substitution reactions. So, methyl chloride will show the reaction more readily, whereas C6H5Cl does not. So, your answer is this is more reactive than the other. Okay. So, I had just discussed only 1, 2, 3 examples. You please work out with more number of examples to clarify your knowledge. Okay. Then students, now we are going to a different aspects of the reactions of aryl halides. The heading is there, electrophilic substitution reactions of aryl halides. I had told you before that the benzene ring is itself a source of electrons. So, because it is very much reactive towards the electrophiles. As we all know, the electrophiles are the electron lovers. So, they get attracted towards the electron cloud of the benzene ring and electrophilic reaction takes place easily. And as you have seen in the screen, the electrophilic substitution reaction takes place in 3 steps. The first step is the generation of the electrophile, then second step is attack of the electrophile by the pi bond of the aromatic group, and the third step is deprotonation adjacent to carbocation and restoring of the aromaticity of the benzene ring. And here I have given you the mechanism of the simple benzene ring with a electrophile. What happens? The mechanism you please see at the slide, the benzene ring and the electrophile is there. The electron cloud of the benzene ring, it attacks the electrophile and forms a sigma complex which again undergoes proton transfer for restoring its aromaticity. So, this is the case for a pure aromatic pure benzene, but in case of a chlorobenzene, what happens? The presence of chlorine, it affects the reaction, because chlorine being a electronegative element, it withdraws the electron cloud towards itself. So, in this case the amount of the magnitude of negative cloud on the benzene ring, it decreases to some extent. However, because of the resonating structures of the chlorobenzene, the positions like those ortho positions and para positions with respect to the chlorine atom, those positions are more susceptible for the electrophilic attack. So, you please go through all these resonating structures. So, you just study these resonating structures. What had happened here? The chlorine atom has lone pair of electrons with which undergo conjugation throughout the ring, and so it is evident from all these structures that in the ortho position and in the para position minus charges are there. So, steric hindrance at ortho positions gives para product at the major one, but products will be obtained at ortho position as well as the para position. Then we will discuss some of the basic reactions like halogenation. First we will discuss about the halogenation process. So, the halogenation of chlorobenzene, suppose we want to add another chlorine atom to the chlorobenzene group, then along with chlorine molecule we will have to take the help of FeCl3, because in the presence of FeCl3 the Cl molecule undergoes heterolytic cleavage to produce a chloronium ion, the Cl plus. So, the Cl plus, the chloronium ion, it attacks at the ortho position to give us 1,2-dichlorobenzene, and also it attacks at the para position to give 1,4-dichlorobenzene. And whenever we will compare these two, you will see that in comparison to 1,2-dichlorobenzene, 1,4-dichlorobenzene is more stable because of two reasons. The first reason is the symmetric hindrance. The first case is the steric hindrance, and second thing is the symmetric nature. What do you mean by steric hindrance? In the first case, the two Cl atoms present side by side, but in the second case they are present apart from each other. So, the para position, the para product is more stable in comparison to the ortho product. Okay. So, there are also other examples of the electrophilic substitution reactions, which we will discuss later. So, please students, now recap all the things which we had discussed throughout our discussions. The first thing is that I had given you the comparative account between the reactions of alkyl halides and aryl halides. Students, after halogenation, I want to tell you about nitration. You please see the mechanism. For nitration of chlorobenzene, we need concentrated nitric acid and concentrated sulfuric acid. As all of us know that the first stage of this electrophilic substitution is generation of the electrophile. So, here is the mechanism to show you the generation of the electrophile. You see, this is nothing but the structure of sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is a strong acid, it gives the H plus ion and gives us the HSO4 minus ion, and this is the structure of the nitric acid. In this case, the lone pair of oxygen, they take the H plus ion along with it, and this is the product obtained. So, O plus, as the oxygen shares its electrons to take the proton with it. So, now this bond pair of electrons go to the oxygen atom and it is released as H2O, and the product is NO2 plus, the nitronium ion. So, once you had understood the formation of the electrophilic component, then you can finish the example easily. So, chlorobenzene, what happens? It takes one NO2 group at the ortho position and it takes another NO2 group at the para position, and as you had seen, the product with the NO2 group at the para position is more favorable than the other one. Okay. So, students, we will go on more about this chapter later, and today let us revise what we had discussed throughout this lecture. First, we had discussed about the structure of benzene. Second, we had discussed about the electrophiles, the nucleophiles, then the reasons behind the low reactivity of the haloarenes towards nucleophilic substitution reactions. Then also we had seen some reactions, nucleophilic substitution reactions which take place under drastic conditions. Also thereafter we had seen the presence of the electron withdrawing groups, and thereafter we had also seen the aromatic nucleophilic mechanism, and lastly we had concluded this chapter with electrophilic substitution reactions. So, I think for today we should stop here and we will again meet in the next class.